All right, let's see. So here we go. The second and potentially last run of the day, depending on how fast it goes. It's from Mr. Case, and it's called the Mystery Mod. There's just a big question mark on the screen. I have no idea what this is. Mr. Keys just sent this to me like a day or two ago, and I have not looked at it. What's up, Sneaky Psych? I like your name. It's perfect time to show up. Sneaky Psych is what we're about to play this ship. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I have no idea what this means. Do I play this ship? Okay, I play this ship. Type A. There's just question marks everywhere. Oh, that's random. I guess that was, I just hit the random button. Huh. Are there B and C versions I can unlock? Maybe. You see me on YouTube at times, like 6 months ago. Love you some FTL. Well, nice. Welcome to the live stream. We are playing modded ships, and how do I hide? There. Wow, is there a description for this ship? Yeah, there's a description of question mark with crew that have their names changed when I move them. I have no idea what's going on here. Normally this would be shields, engines, heal bay, weapons. Actually, O2 would be in there somewhere. I have no idea. Looks like a Lanius crew. Playing on a hard mode. For the rebellion. It's the only thing that's not a question mark. Do we have Gibbs? We do have Gibbs. Okay. Alright. I have no, is this the same button to restart? Okay, question mark, what is happening? I don't know what's happening. Do I have O2? Okay, so this must be O2. What is this? Is this my heal bay? You're taking damage. If I move in here, is this a heal bay? No. Is there a heal bay over here? That's sensors. Is that heal bay? Okay, that's heal bay. Unless it's doors. I think that's heal bay, but it's not working. I think. Trippy things happening? Yeah, this is very trippy. Wow. Am I supposed to figure out what's going on here? I turn off engines. Okay, engines are where piloting normally is. Okay, I can't jump currently. Does that mean this is piloting? Okay, I have to figure out where my systems are to start. So this is piloting. This is engines. This is shields, because that guy's no longer using the computer. That's piloting engines. This must be... Not sure what that is. Maybe doors or sensors. Okay, so this is weapon. So I'm figuring stuff out here. I need you to click that thing in the bottom right. Click me. Oh, I didn't even see this. It's hidden on your screen behind my salt shaker, but it says click me. Ensure this button is not visible by clicking it to ensure you are playing the mod properly. Okay, I clicked it. What did that just do? I don't know. Show me weapons or something. It's mod reasons. Okay. Keith sent me a message. Okay, I clicked it. Is one of my crew a Zoltan? Where's the pilot? Okay, this guy's really slow. I think he might be a rock crew. Oh, he is a Zoltan. Okay. You're right, he's a Zoltan. So let's put him on. I think this was shields. This is a Lanius, I think. Okay, so we now have a Zoltan on shields. Which one are you? Ariel? I'm gonna name you RPG Nerdos. That's gonna help me know who you are. RPG Nerdos is my Zoltan on shields. Okay. I have no idea what the weapons are. Question mark, first jump. Question mark. Blue option, question mark, free stuff. Alright, this feels like when I accidentally, or as it, for a challenge, changed the language to Chinese. Although at least the symbols still existed when I played the game in Chinese, when I was doing that, so... Does Equip Wipe get us another playthrough? Probably. I mean, I'm probably gonna... It's like playing FTL blind a bit is what this is feeling like. So I don't know where his systems are. I don't know what weapons he has. Oh, I have a beam, apparently. Okay, so that is my shields. Okay. I should do it in question marks and Chinese. Well, I don't think it'd do anything because... Well, I guess there's one English word and it's jump. I don't know what this is. Is this heal bay? Who's my hurt person? Do I have a heal bay? What else could this system be? I can't use it. Hit C for cloaking, nothing happens. Okay, this is doors, because my doors get the little yellow man here. This should be a heal bay. You know what? I think it's clone bay. I think that's what it is. It's got to be clone bay. Do I test it by killing one of my crew? Yes. We have to test this before I get someplace and don't know what's happening. I'm going to kill off one of my crew who hasn't gotten any training yet. And I think he's going to clone in this room from this system right here. Yes, okay. It's crazy how you made these like crew all shadow people. You can give a few tips if I want them. Do I want any tips? I'm gonna try to stay blind for a bit here. See if I can figure stuff out. I'll play blind for a bit here. I'll let you know if I want tips. Was there a link to this? This is amazing. You want to try it. Exclamation point FTL ships. Ship or ships, whatever it is in the title, should take you to box.com link. And if you download a mod, you'll have to go through a really long list. There's hundreds of mods in there. This is called Mystery Mod. You can download it, but you also will need the latest version of Hyperspace if you want to play this. So, oh my god, the stores are going to be... I'm going to be buying stuff blind in stores, aren't I? Oh my god. A tip is to not take the salt to heart. You could have had a crew heal over jump, or you could have just tested by jumping and see if the Zoltan healed. Yeah, there are many ways I could have tested it. I tested it the way I chose to do it. Is this a store? You used to hyperspace? Okay. There are many versions, so it's the latest version. At least it tells me how much things are. Although I don't know if this is a lie or not. Okay, so this is probably cloaking, hacking, and mind control. Or maybe drone control here. 80 is for drone control as well, so I can't afford any of it anyway. This is a good mod for sharpening memory skills. You only learned of this mod now. Well, it was just created by Mr. Keese in chat. Like, I don't know how recently, within the week, I think, so... Not surprising you just learned about it. I think we are all just learning about it. Okay, so I have a dual laser, I think an Artemis, and a mini beam. Yes, that's what we have. And I think this is the Artemis, so... Good dodge. I feel like this mod would be terrifying for somebody who doesn't have thousands of hours in FTL. It's tricky to me, but it's like it is definitely like a memory game. Yeah, this is the ultimate check for your FTL knowledge, definitely. That's the question for tips. Were you asking me for tips, or are you because Mr. Keys was asking me if I wanted tips? No, I'm fine without any tips. I think that maybe... Is question mark always going to be a store? What could it be? It could be distress. I'm guessing question marks are going to be distress, quest, or store. Hoping it's not a second store. Hoping this is distressed. Distress, I mean. No, it's a store. So these are augments. So if I see a 30 scrap augment, I would probably buy it and hope it's long-range scanners. Although, I don't know if it would show me ship fights with long-range scanners. You meant you didn't realize they created it till I clarified. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, so that's drone control room. One of these is weapons and one of these is shields, I think. Okay. Like, you don't even know if we got the weapons offline because you don't see any weapons or anything. This is crazy mod. Mr. Keys, when he described this mod, said, this is the most fun I've had in a mod in years. So I'm not sure if I quite agree with the fun part of it. It's definitely interesting and a good challenge. I'm trying to decide if I agree on the fun part yet. Although for me, it's kind of hard to have fun in FTL unless I'm just blasting through everything. That's when I have fun. This one, I guess. Blue option. Free crew. No idea what happened. I think... Actually, I was going to say, I think that was maybe the NG... Peacefully communicate one, but I have no idea. Wow, you literally changed every event to question marks in the game. This is crazy. You enjoy challenge? I know, Mr. Keys. That's why I said when you told me it was fun that I didn't know if I was going to find the same amount of fun. Alright, so if this were a weapon, it'd go in there. Since it can't go in there, this has to be an offensive or defensive drone, I think. And I could get a clue about what it is if I go to a store and see how much it sells for, I think. Well, this is crazy, man. Pick the question mark. Okay, good. Just I can't think of words. Suggestion, that's the word. Alright, do I want to get level 2 piloting? No, I have Clone Bay if we get manly search event, which would be the top question mark if we get it in a half-power nebula. This one would be... Oh. What blue option do I have? I don't have level 2 piloting for the manly search event. I think it might be level 2 sensors is follow automated scout ship? Okay. Even the drone is like question mark flying around. What is going on with this shenanigans? It's crazy. Okay, so I got his offense offline. I feel like I have an unfair advantage of doing something like this because I even just have automatic hotkeys I hit. So taking power out of O2 lets me... I know exactly where O2 is because I just hit Shift FA, Shift AF. I don't even have to know which system is which. I just press the hotkey I'm always used to pressing. This would be a lot harder for people with fewer hours in this game, that's for sure. Knowing it was an automated scout ship is amazing. This is if David Lynch made FTL. Well, this run is either going to be really impressive for how much I know about FTL, or I'm going to get trolled for how much I don't know about FTL, I guess. So I guess we'll find out. I'm pretty sure... So I don't know what sector I'm in. My guess, especially with that event, is that we're in a civilian sector with a large nebula. Because if it was a Zoltan sector, I'm not sure if we would have gotten that event. And if it's a Zoltan sector... Well, even just... You took away the description of nebulae. If it was a Zoltan sector, the nebula jumps are less... Generally less... desirable. Question to me about singing. When you are warming up or training, do I tune my voice? Do folks do it by ear, or is there something like an electric tuner? How close does a trained singer get to the true tone on average? Depends on the singer. I personally like to use a piano, and I like to play 5-note scales and go, ah, go up a half step, ah, go up a half step, ah. I don't tune my voice. I just warm up my voice by singing scale-like things. I think that's probably what most singers do. But I'm not tuning like you tune an instrument. Like a guitar, you gotta tune. Tuning for a singer is just having an ear that can tell if you're matching pitch. That's what I would say. What's up, Mega Gourmet? What an incredible idea. This mod, it's definitely very, very interesting, that's for sure. Now, if my knowledge lives up to the task, I'll probably be happy. If my knowledge doesn't, I'll be sad. Okay, what is this? 3 grayed out things and a 4th one that I can do. This makes me think of the abandoned event where you're giving scrap for something. Oh wait, I know what this is. This is buy fuel. No, if this is buy fuel, I could do these. Is this sell drone parts? I feel like this might be sell drone parts and I don't have enough to sell. That's my guess. My guess on what that event is. I think this is manly search. So bottom would be not taking a chance. This top one is free stuff, or I lose crew and free stuff. Yes, I lost crew, and he got cloned. Perfect. All right. So that was manly search event right there. As far as do singers like get to the true tone on average, tuning, singing in key and being in the center of the pitch is, I would say, some things that some singers take very personally on whether they do it well or not. Because there are some musicians, not just singers, who have perfect pitch who probably could say that they're right in the center of the pitch. But most singers will be close. You know, I think I can tell that. Yes, I know you're Zoltan because you have low health. Most singers, in my experience, have a pretty good ear, but aren't perfectly in tune all the time. Especially in like choir settings. Being in tune is like a thing you want to do, obviously, but is not always as easy as people who are not singers might not realize that it's not super easy to do, to be perfectly in tune. All right, I need to name these people based on who's venting. So I think you're venting, right? Yeah. So this is venting guy. So we're gonna refresh everybody. Yeah. Okay, so Davion. Davion is gonna be, what's a Lanius name? I don't even know. I'm just gonna put Lanius. Might seem like cheating, but I'm gonna do that. You're a singer too, Sneaky Psych? You're your own recording studio? You've been a musician for 30 years. You own your own recording studio. Nice. I want to get into recording. Into one of my goals recently has been doing more sound stuff because I do the recording for my Christmas caroling group, and I want to do more recording stuff. So that's awesome. Super cool. You're doing the thing I would like to do more of. You've known a group of singers and musicians in your life. Only one of them had a good sense of tune, like all the time, even when drunk, huh? Well, I would say it also depends on what kind of training they're good at, or what kind of singing they're trained in. Like, classical singers are going to be really good at projecting their voice over an orchestra. And if they hear something they can sing along with and sing in tune, basically. But sometimes, like, people who are like choral singers who sing with choirs all the time, where they're always singing very straight tone and right in the center of the pitch, the tune with as many people, they'll often have a better ear at tuning than like an opera singer will have. Because an opera singer just doesn't have to do that kind of thing all that often, unless they do choir as well as opera. That was one of your tips to rename the crew for their race. Okay. Gosh. Hope the top one's a fight. Nope, I think we avoided a fight. Damn. Alright, so I don't know what the others are. I think we might have an NG. Actually, let's look at the speed. They're the same speed, so unless they're double mantis, none of these are mantis. Okay. I'm gonna guess it's either double human or an NG and a human or a slug or something. Alright, Chad, if you ever figure out what one of these crew are, let me know. This guy knows a rock is how slow he was walking. So this guy's immune to fire. I guess if we have a system break, we need to test how fast these guys repair. We can maybe figure out if one of them's an NG. A lot of half-power fights here. Man, I think one of the hardest parts about this might be the fact that I can't see the enemy weapons. So, like, this could be a safe fight to train, and I don't have a clue. I'm sad to say, or maybe it's not surprising to say, it's probably one of the best starting weapon systems I've had from Mr. Keese in years. Because a dual laser mini beam Artemis is insanely good and way more generous than Mr. Keese normally gives us. So he might not give us any information, but hey, at least our weapons are good. Well, probably our crew is really good too. We got one free crew, but we started with a Rock and a Lania, so probably decent starting crew as well. The Zoltan one was easy to figure out. It was, except it was tricky because I think it started in piloting probably on purpose to trip you up. I didn't notice until I think Bob Carnes mentioned it, so. Alright, if this is civilian sector, I think 2 of these are stores and 1 is distress, is my guess. What am I hoping to do at a store? Buy a weapon for 65, hope it's a flak, I guess. Top one's usually fight, right? Okay. That is a sensor hack. No, that's a door hack. Okay. So hacking's over here. Usually weapons and hacking are next to each other. I'm gonna get his weapons offline. Actually, okay, he's got a bomb. I was gonna say, this would be a safe fight. I think I just turned his weapons off. Okay. Alright, let's find out. I think his weapons are offline, so let's find out if one of these is an NG. Let's look at the repair speed. That looks pretty fast. I think that might be an NG right here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this guy's repairing slower. So, Markella's an NG. Pretty sure. I'm gonna say Markella's an NG. Okay. Holy crap, we just got a free 4-power weapon. We could have just gotten a free glaive beam and we don't have a clue. Actually, with that charge time... Let's see if we can guess. Dual laser mini beam is about 10 seconds. Judging on the height of this thing, I would say it's not quite double. So I think we just got a free burst laser 3. That's my guess. Okay, where's Markel? Markel, you're NG. I think. RPG Nerdos, what's your training looking like? Literally nothing, so let's refresh you. Whatever the 4-power weapon is, I'm probably not going to keep it. I probably sell it at a store and hope we get a good 2 or 3-power weapon. You're an NG? I think this is fun. Alright. This would be a good mod for an FTL tourney. This would be a good mod for like a show match or something, yeah. Man, where's Kassalian? Kassalian would love this. I'm gonna use 1 missile. Hopefully keep him from running. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so drones offline. So usually drones and weapons, I think, are next to each other. You know who would do insanely well at this mod? Frickin' Mike Hopley. Didn't he do like a blindfolded challenge or something? This is like right up his alley, I think. It's like a real check for knowledge of the players, yeah. That's what you were thinking of? Changing his name to NG? Didn't want to co-pilot you. Oh, you wanted to give me a tip like that? No, that's fine. Well, if you have any ideas of who Bovie or... I think Bovie's the only one I don't know. I'm gonna guess human or slug, based on movement and repair speed. Movement or human or slug, I think. 8, 7. Nah, we can't get 7 because there's no 6. So 7, 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike Copley would ace this. Human or slug would be both right, you think? Okay. Alright, so those should be systems. Okay, these are... Alright, I know that these are drones. I don't know what this sells for, so all I know it's a drone of some sort. 105 scrap becomes... Alright, we sold a drone for 25. I think that was a defense or a combat 1 drone. Alright, I think it's a gamble if I get the 80 scrap thing, because I think hacking and drone control are both 80. 75 I think is guaranteed mind control. This is... 50's gotta be heal bay. Oh, look at the upgrades. 35 and 60. This is, I think, guaranteed hacking. Oh, no, that's drone control. Okay, you can look at the upgrades and it gives away what it is. It shows that it comes with the free repair drone. Okay. For some reason I thought drone control was the same as hacking. Why did I think that? I don't know. But that should be guaranteed hacking right there. Oh my gosh, so many question marks. I hope some of these are distresses and there's not 5 stores in this sector. Okay, I think this is a distress. This one. Alright, we got a fight. Perfect. Calculated. Why are these weapons showing up? The timers. That's weird. Well, this is a safe fight, so I could actually train here. That's a heavy laser and a... heavy laser and ion blast mark 1. Okay, so we're actually gonna train. We're actually gonna train here. I know that this is safe. Okay. Even the little thing says question mark, the little pop-up FTL thing. Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? This is almost like, what was that game? Baba Is You? You have to figure things out from like context clues or some craziness. I'm gonna cross-train maybe everybody except the Zoltan. Okay, so that's dodge training done. Who's the guy on weapons? This guy. What's it you train there? Get the weapons guy to finish training. I guess I maybe could have seen how much this sold for to get a better idea of what it was, because this could be a Vulcan, couldn't it? This 4-power weapon could be a Vulcan, I think, as well. What's the first charge in a Vulcan charge time, though? Like 11? Maybe 13? It looks like a longer charge time than Vulcan. I still think it's Burst Laser 3. Yeah, this is like an FTL trivia mod. It's crazy. It's pretty crazy. I think I'm gonna go with that cross-training. Maybe I'll cross-train a little bit more just to get at least level 1 shields on RPG Nerdos, which he's gonna hit soon. Okay, there we go. Let's move you over here. We'll say that's probably good for cross-training then. Imagine if flagship's weapons were swapped around too. Oh my god. I mean, knowing Mr. Case, they probably are. Knowing the trolliness, I mean creative choices that Mr. Keys likes to make, they're probably, the boss is probably its all other animal, is my guess. Nice double reward, okay. Okay, I can afford a flak if this is a store. This could be a distress, a quest, or a store. I think it's a distress and I have 2 blue options. I think, alright, my guess is this is the event for like Plagued Colony, because NG and Rock both have blue options. So I think normally the NG is the top one. So I think that's what we just got. I'm doing well, thank you, Emma Fortas. Something you used to do was buy a ton of Zoltans to bypass ship limits of energy. This would be tricky. If you remember, Zoltans and Rock cost the same. Been like since a year since you've played. I mean, I wouldn't recommend just buying a bunch of Zoltans for power because they are expensive. I think that's just a trade deal that I don't care about. And if you're doing that, you probably are not affording more useful things like upgraded systems or buying weapons at stores or something, so not a strategy I would recommend unless you're really desperate for crew. Okay, so that should be cloaking. 90 should be what? Teleporter? Then that should be heal bay. Augments. Crew. How much is long-range scanners? It's 30, right? Yeah, I don't know what any of those are. Alright, so let's go ahead and just do that. 1 power for hacking. Zoltans are like 60 scrap and reactor power costs 15, 20, 25. Yeah. Do I get a free weapon or another free drone? Okay. We've gotten 2 free drones and a free weapon. This does not feel like a Mr. Keys run. I still haven't sold this weapon. Keep thinking about question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. What do you think, chat? Question mark or question mark? Let's go question mark. I think that's the way to go. The 40 scrap one is probably backup DNA bank, huh? We wouldn't employ that strategy in this mod. It was if stars align strategy. You need cool things to power before powering them. I don't know, Sneaky Psych. Depends also what difficulty you're playing on. If you're playing on easy mode, where you have crap tons of scrap, sure, do whatever you want with your scrap. But if you're trying to get consistent wins on hard mode, which is usually when people are asking me for tips, I want to give them tips for at the highest difficulty. To get consistent wins. And for consistent wins on the highest difficulty, don't buy Zoltans. It's a waste of scrap. Okay, I think I hit his weapons. Yep, his weapons are swapping around. Let's see if I can crew kill this. That'd be nice. That's an ion stunner and a heavy laser. Not a bad deal. I want more scrap though. You beat hard mode, but wasn't trying to get good at hard mode regularly. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, when we were playing hard mode no pause all the time, I would have, and we had a lot more viewers consistently, I would have people all the time saying, why don't you do X? Or this is what I do. Or you should do this. And often it was like really bad ideas. Like, I don't know. What's a consistent thing that people buy? Scrap recovery arm. New people to the game think buying a scrap recovery arm is good. In hard mode no pause, well, in hard difficulty, you hardly ever want to do that. It's just not efficient. Okay, store. Alright, well that's... I don't plan on getting drone control unless I accidentally do. Well, that sold for a lot. Alright, I think this... I was gonna say this should be mind control. It's not, it's drone control. That should be heal bay. And that's cloaking. I can't afford the things I want. Unless I sell this. Bam, that gets us cloaking. Nice. How much is backup battery? 35, right? Okay. Scrap recovery armor is so good that it's banned in hard mode no pause. That is incorrect. That is a lie from somebody who likes to troll you. Okay. Troll you by making mods like this. Where are weapons? I think weapons are here, and that's heal bay, I think. That's a lot of weapons for Sector 2, Sector 3 maybe we're in. First laser 2. What the hell is this ship, by the way? A ship with all the effing dodges. Okay, let's hack. We're gonna find out real quick what I'm hacking. Yeah, 5-power weapon system is what I'm hacking. I think that might be shields. Okay. Alright. I think what I just shot was weapons, heal bay, and O2. And that's shields, and that's engines, I think. Ion bomb into my shields. Holy shit. No, F you, you're dead, right? Okay. Mr. Keys doesn't lie. You're miffed he didn't distort enemy ship pictures, though. Well, he did. I guess maybe this is also considered a test on how well you know the layout of, like, Kestrel A. Because this is the Kestrel A, you know, slightly altered with Clone Bay, the systems in different places, and a different weapon startup. When I say I'm enjoying this challenge, yeah, this one's pretty. It's pretty fun. It's like going to trivia for a night for a subject you're really good at. Like if you love Marvel movies and you go to Marvel trivia, it's testing my knowledge of FTL. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I won't say I'm like Mr. Keys and it's the most fun I've ever had in FTL mod, but 3-power weapon. This could be a halberd beam. Could be a flak 2. I was thinking it could be charge or chain ion, whichever the 3-power one is. That'd be chain ion. This player ship has the Kestrel system layout mixed around, but all the other ships in the game are the same. Okay. Yeah, I think it could be one of 3 different things. Halberd beam, flak 2, or chain ion, I think. Any other 3-power weapons? If it was Ion Blast Mark II, it'd be faster charging than all the other weapons. Could it be a Hull Laser Mark II? Hull Laser Mark II would charge faster than this, I think. This is like Path of Exile gambling. Alright. Let's get this plus the dual laser. Maybe this plus the mini beam. This ends up being chain ion. I'm not gonna be happy. Although if it's halberd beam, I want to fire this first. If I had something to target, I would know, because I would target on something that would give me the little beam animation thing. I think it's halberd beam. Yeah, I have to aim at an enemy ship to know for sure. All right, blue option is the right option. I guess I should be happy you kept blue options blue, or else I'd be really screwed. Feels too slow for Hull Laser Mark II? I agree. This is deactivate. This is, try to get a map and free stuff or a ship fight. 2 shields. I'm about 90% sure this is an auto assault that's going to have offensive drones. Take free stuff. Question mark, question mark. Oh, I got crew. Wait, what just happened? I lost my rock crew, but I got scrap. What the F was that event? I do not know what event that was. We did cross-train on you though, right? Okay. So it would have been an event that Clone Bay doesn't protect you from losing crew, but I got scrap. Is it like hire a mercenary or something? I think that's a store I could dive for. I don't have cloaking, do I? I do have cloaking, actually. Non-Clone Bay protected event? Yeah, but I'm not sure which one it was. I don't know if you get scrap from the one that's like you need level 2 heal bay for. The biological disaster or something. W2F would be a good name for this mod. Well, it's called Mystery Mod, which is a pretty good name, I would say. Alright, so this is either a Zoltan or a civilian sector with all the nebula jumps. Might have been a station event with disease. Yeah, I think there might be something like that too. Okay. It's a halberd beam. So we got a free halberd beam. That's pretty awesome. Double defense drones. I think that's the shield system. Let me wait and see first what he hacks. He hacked my O2, I think. Okay. I can't even see when their frickin' drones are aiming at my ship. That's so goofy. Okay, so he's got a missile. We heard the sound of a missile. Usually weapons are here. Yeah, so I think his weapons are here and shields, and that's got to be hacking right there. Oh, I hacked his drone control, not his shields. F. Okay, shields must be here then, and weapons are here. Okay. Refuel. You know, I am a little desperate for fuel right now. You get to take that deal. Okay. Man, I'm even guessing where frickin' enemy systems are. Yeah, Mike Copley would be amazing at this since his website literally shows where the systems are in every ship type in the game. Mike Copley would own on this mod. I mean, if he got everything memorized. I don't know if he does, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's at least close. Definitely more memorized than me. No, I'm not giving away fuel. So this is use a drone to distract. And this is, I think, cloak to avoid. So that means this is a fight plus like an armory. Like this is a potential double reward if I attack, which is I think the top option. Am I fighting or am I not fighting? I am fighting. Okay, the music got really, really quiet for a second there. Okay, I didn't hit my weapons. Good, all the question marks are down. Oh! That is a burst laser Mark III. Plus, I think, a basic laser. Mike would destroy this mod because he's too OP. He would. He would. He is too OP. That's also OP. Frickin' halberd beam that we got for free. 31 scrap. And apparently the station was long abandoned or something. I really need a store before I keep searching the rest of this nebula here, just to buy fuel. So this is Artemis. I have 17 missiles. This is mini beam. Hack upgrade. Do one more jump before I spend scrap to upgrade. Good, all the question marks are down. I know, right? 2 blue options and a half power nebula. Okay, I don't know what I did. I don't know what that was. Okay. I'm hoping this is a store. Now I gotta go like back and around though if I want to get all the nebula jumps. Time to leave this mod. Level this mod up. Now all systems are red and marked as destroyed at all times. You never know what's damaged on enemy ship without hacking. Okay, well I know to press blue. I was really hoping that was a store for fuel though. Please be a store. Nice. Okay. That's mind control. So these are... No drone control for sale. I think these are weapons. What are costs of some of our favorite weapons? 65 for flak, 1. Burst laser 2 is 90? 80? 80 scrap? Heavy laser 1 is 50. So this wouldn't be heavy laser 1. This could be like chain laser, I think is 55. Burst laser 2 is 85, okay. Could be like maybe pike beam or an ion. 40 is maybe a burst laser 1. Burst laser 2 is 80? I thought it was 80. Alright, this should be mind control, so I'm just gonna buy that. Yes. Buy all the fuel. Sell nothing. Couple repair. Alright, I don't know which one's mind control, which one's cloaking. Okay, C's not working, so this one is cloaking right here. Okay. Alright, now I need power for days. But I bought all the fuel. Might be another store before the exit beacon. Mind control has a taller button. I guess it does. I have no clue. Okay, I sold 3 drone parts with 12 scrap. Oh gosh, if I'd done the middle one, I think I would have sold 6 drone parts. Ooh, glad I didn't do that, because I think that was... Sell 3, 6, or 12 drone parts or something like that. Okay, oh, that could have been really bad. Half power. Okay, one of these is weapons and one of these is engines. Can I afford to hack one? I don't have the power. Okay, let's go to 3 1-power weapons online. We're gonna missile that. Okay, that's weapons because his shields came up. Okay, but he's got a shield value, obviously. I don't know what weapon's still online. Okay. I'm hoping I'm like swapping his weapons out over and over by hitting his weapons over and over. Now he has no weapons. Very good. Good. And I know there's a force swipe here, but it's hard to do with mini beam, and I'm just not worried about it. And did they have an ion bomb or something with how slow? Yeah, maybe so. I think he must have I don't know. His repairs seem pretty darn fast though. Okay. Good thing I'm used to keeping track of which weapons I keep where, because I would be even confused about that if I wasn't remembering that. Alright, 2 more nebula jumps does get me an extra 876. Yeah. That's cruel. What's cruel, Madman? Alright, this is... I think this is try to track the rebel through the nebula with our level 2 sensors. I think we just did that. This... I can't get through 3 shields, actually. I just realized. I think this is usually engines. So if I hit 2 shots, I'll get through his engine. I'll get... Is that weapons? I don't know. Maybe that's weapons, actually. I don't know. I think usually weapons and shields are these 2 on the side. That's teleporter, obviously. Okay, I do have mind control. Kill your friends while I vent you. I'm assuming that bottom thing is engines to guarantee we hit. I think I'm right. I think. Okay, he's got a halberd beam. Because didn't get through my 2 shields. Is that a rock crew? He's moving really slow. Oh, this is a pirate. I thought this was a rebel. Nice. Wrecked. 5 fuel. It's Really good deal, actually. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Oh, you think that was a purchase on known ship? Well, then what did my blue option say? God, I don't know. Maybe it was... Maybe I have a slug? Maybe, maybe Bovie's a slug, and Bovie knew that he read his mind or something. Do you think there's a mind control blue option? Okay, you might be right about that. The, what is that event called? Like the, it's dangerous out there. You should buy a weapon, but you'd never buy a weapon because they're just screwing you over. Might be right about that. Tell me what that one was. How good are you now? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know which one is a fight. I hope it's the top one. Good. Show your friends. This should be a rebel, so that should be 2 humans fight it out. Saying the drone pipe by not hacking any of the, you know, question marks over here. Man, that free halberd beam is pretty awesome. Holy double reward, nice. According to your calculations, that was an empty jump. All right, all right. I think I might have to agree with you on that one. All right, so if I found a store, what would I even do? I think I better get hack 2, which you got to know upgrade costs. So it should be. Cloaking, mind control, hacking, I think. I am still missing backup battery. That's another thing I need to keep an eye out for. Which there could be one of this, if that's the store. Yeah, far right system's definitely hacking. I think cloaking, I know from Stealth B that level 2 is... Well, you never know what level 2 is, but it's 30. But level 3 is always 50 because you spend your first 50 scrap on Stealth B to get level 3 cloaking. It's 4 systems, so no drones, just weapons, shields, piloting, and weapons. Good, no double dodge. You're slightly disappointed that the hole at the top left isn't a question mark as well. Don't even know how much health you have? My god, that would be so troll. And would not be surprising for Mr. Keys at all. True, true. Damn. 1, 2, dive. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, dive. 5. So, I don't know if there was a way I could have gotten all jumps here. Okay, so those are weapons or drones. I think they're weapons. Because if they were drones, I think we'd see, well, it could be like combat drone, defense drone, and anti-drone drone maybe. But I think those are weapons. This could be a heavy laser 1. Scrap recovery arm, maybe. Oh, the symbol. I never noticed that symbol. Do the drones not have that same symbol? You're thinking this is a 50-50 on a burst laser 2? What else is 80 scrap? Probably crappy ion, right? Black 2 is the only other one. So I have to get rid of an Artemis if I'm gambling on this. The thing is, I have a mini beam. Yeah, we're not gambling. You all can play this mod and gamble yourself. I have really good weapons. I don't need to gamble on maybe a burst laser too. Now, gambling on a flak one for 65 or a heavy laser for 50, I might do, but my weapons are really good. So that's Heal Bay. This could be long-range scanners. And even if I buy it, I don't know if I'll know unless I start seeing the triangles on the map. There are like 8 weapons that cost 65 and half of them are missiles. Is that right? I probably still gamble. That's how much I like Black One. What's the other 30 thing? Is it like backup battery charger or something? Long range scanner doesn't do anything except show hazards. Shows me my ship fights. That's the thing I like. FTL jammer's the other, huh? I'm buying it. Do I know what I bought? Nope. Put out the fuel. It might show ship fights. No, long-range scanners literally show ship fights. Well, unless this mod changed that. But okay, so that is a weapon. I have no idea what it is. It's another 4-power weapon with a really fast charge time. Is that a Vulcan? I think we just got a free Vulcan. Glaive Beam would be much longer than these others. Burst Laser 3 would be longer than these others. So we just got a free Vulcan if I want to use it. I will try to remember that we have a Vulcan in the top left corner. Long range scanners will work if that's what it is. Okay. Can you charge it up and see if it's 11 seconds or whatever the charge time? Yeah, I could do that. I'm just judging it by the length of the or the height of the charge thing, because these are dual laser and mini beam, which is 10. So if it's 11, it's barely taller. So yeah, I'm like 95% sure that's a Vulcan. I'm not using it because, you know, Vulcan not great. There we go. We got long range scanners. Our gamble paid off. 3 shields. Hacking is there. Oh man, which one is shields? I think shields is here or here. I think weapons are here and this is shields. He hacked my cloaking, I think. Yes! Man, I'm good. This must be how Mike Hopley feels all the time. Literally knows everything all the time if it's FTL related. Yes. I think that was a chain ion, since there's a single ion shot that was kind of slow. 37 scrap. Okay, so this could be a store. Would I even, you know, I probably would want to sell Vulcan. Unless we saw 120 scrap augment, then we'd know it's a pre-igniter, and maybe we go pre-igniter. Okay, these I think are weapons. This could be a heavy laser 1. Is there anything else that's 50 scrap besides heavy laser 1? Ion blast 1 is 30. It's probably some missiles or bombs that are 50, like, I don't know, breach bomb 2 or something. Describe what augments you have gained. Seems like a challenge in not blinking ever. Okay. Gonna buy a couple drone parts. And do a weapon upgrade. So now I have base dual laser, halberd beam, mini beam. Means I'm pretty dependent on hacking to get through shields, to be honest. Unless I swap to the missile here. Still only have 2 shields. Oh gosh, is this double combat? Beam and combat. Okay. Greedy, not use a drone part. See what his weapons are. Okay, good dodge. Good dodge. Okay, we got 1 drone offline. So I hit drone control and weapons on this side. That's a bomb. Ion bomb. This might actually be the kind of mod that I would play multiple times on different ships just to like just to be as a chill challenge. So I guess maybe I am having more fun than I'm letting on. Especially if the other ships are the base versions of the ship, so I would actually know where my systems are and know what my starting build is. Man, imagine boarding with not knowing where your teleporter is and what crew you have and stuff. Firebomb, biobeam, firebomb, firebeam, firebomb, biobeam, charge ion, burst laser 1, heavy laser 1. All cost 50, okay. I don't even know what sector I'm in right now. I think this is giving away my crew? Is this a slaver that's offering to buy my crew? I think it might be. 'Cause I don't think this would be a bribe to let them fight somebody, would it? Okay, so we gotta fight. Good. Okay, well, one of them's a slug. And one of these is shields. I think that's weapon, so I think this is shield. Yep, I see all its weapons. It's weapons. That means that's shields. It sounds like it was a bribe. How do you know the sound of a bribe? Yeah, I do agree that it sounds like a bribe. I think that's a bomb because the speed of it. Yeah. Fire bomb, huh? Yeah, I don't feel like there's a lot of events that just give you stuff and it's a big giant enemy. I'm pretty sure they were asking to buy one of my crew. Or something. Not 100% sure. Save a crew? No, okay, double reward. Something. I don't know what that was, but we got it. NG, go get repair training. I think that was like either finish them off or something. I don't know. If I get any text during the stream, I gotta check in case it's any of my gig stuff. No. Nope, it's a text from Cricket. Thank you for being a Cricket member. You're welcome, Cricket. Okay, alright. What's my next upgrade? Is it, I think we work towards shields. Shields power. I don't have backup battery yet. Steel supplies for civilians would have had 3 options. Yeah, I don't know. Top one? 46 free scrap. Love it. Trying to make sure we save enough for if this is a store with backup battery that I can afford it. I hope I haven't missed backup battery. I feel like I would have noticed backup battery. Okay, I think it's... where's shields? I think it's shields here and weapons there, I think. Damn, I'm good. For fuel, drone part, nah. Sure, everyone here knows, but Moran says, I don't know what that was. It's purely for entertainment value. Oh crap, his missile somehow stayed online. Hey, we dodged it though, that's good. Actually, I think that might have been 2 missiles? I don't know. When Rand says, I don't know what that was, it's purely for entertainment value. He knows everything, that's why he's yawning once in a while. See, he's just too good. Man, totally. I actually do need to buy some crew at the store if there's any available. NGs cost what, 50 scrap? I think we might... Are we in a rock sector? Rock and a nebula. You know what, we might be in a Zoltan sector, because don't rocks hide from the Zoltans in the nebula? Man, Ebola with the 64 months in a row. Okay, the novelist book about invisibility never sold well. It seemed readers just couldn't see the point. Also, the band's lead singer got lost on the way to the studio, proving that even the best voices can sometimes miss the note. Okay, not sure I quite get the miss the note one, but good one, I guess. Shields, I think, are here. Try to not hack here. I don't know what his weapons are. I'm hoping they're crappy. And then he doesn't have 2 defense 2 drones, which is not possible. I'm pretty sure it's defense 1, defense 2, and anti-drone drone. So it could be a defense 1 or 2 anti-drone drones, maybe. Okay. No defense 2 drone. Nice. 1 shot. A walled Wembembola appears, runs away to lurk after subbing. Since it's a new day, I get double. Did I get double? Oh, I got double jokes. I was like, is that a double sub? Double joke, okay. Alright, well, I appreciate it. Even if I don't quite... I mean, I get the miss the note, but is the joke that somebody left the lead singer a note on how to get to the studio? If he got lost on the way, that makes me think he's empty-headed, not that he's... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe as a singer, I am too empty-headed to get the joke, like that singer missed the note. Something. Alright, free stuff is nice. I was hoping that was a store. It was not. I'll just overanalyze the joke so nobody enjoys it. How about that? Alright, I think shields are here, but that might be weapons. Oh, that's engines, actually, I think. Oops. Way off that time. Or at least I make him unable to dodge. You didn't laugh either. Okay, so not just me. Good to know. Shield value point wherever it is. Don't worry. Even if it's a bad joke or a bad pun, Shogi will allow it. So, don't have to worry. Or Pie Boy if he's around. I don't know if he's around. We'd know if Pie Boy's around, though. Solid beam hits are so satisfying when it's not your ship. Quite true. I actually put Halberd Beam at the top of my weapon tier list originally, because I went purely by cost versus damage. Cost versus DPS, I think, is how I used my metric for measuring best weapon in the game. It's got crazy good damage and it's super cheap. And charge time. I think also charge time, but that is DPS because how much damage it can do over time. All right, blue option. What do we get? Boarded is what. Oh god. Okay, there is that one blue option that's where's doors? It's either there or there. That's a teleported blue option that makes you lose one of your crew. Thankfully, it wasn't one of those. Cheese this a bit. There we go. We got a blue option and got boarded. And I don't know what that event was. Okay. Question mark. Blue question mark. Free stuff. Great. Alright, red or red? Oh my god, if one of these is abandoned. 6. Oh god, that would be terrifying. Okay. This could be abandoned. There's no nebula jumps. Where's O2? Alright, I think I just upgraded my O2. I better upgrade my doors, which is this one. Okay. It's red sector. Could be rebel strong. Oh, okay. I think this must be Mantis Homeworlds. I mean, it could be just Mantis sector. Are there going to be Mantis ships not in a Mantis sector? I don't think so. Okay, we got a bomb. Let's cloak it. Choosing to not hack shield with the bomb. Actually, I don't know where shields are. I think it's weapons and shields. Piloting shields, weapons, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Let's test it. Damn, I'm good. Okay. Should stop bragging. Oh, especially when I frickin' dodged a bomb when he had a giant missile. Don't hit my weapons. I don't know if you're hitting my weapons. You're hitting my cloaking. Okay. That's what I get for bragging about being so good. He nails me with a missile that I didn't know he had. Well, F you. What am I supposed to do? I'm frickin' blind over here. Get one shot. Frickin' blind over here. What am I supposed to do? We never did figure out what Bovie was, did we? We don't know if he's a human or a slug. Finally, some self-esteem boost in FTL. Yeah. Do I want to get Cloak 2? Weapon upgrade? We have an Artemis currently. Am I still holding on to the Vulcan? I currently am. You can't tell apart when sensors are down. Okay. So this is always weapons, so Casey's got a big giant missile. I was able to see his weapons charging. That must have been when I was manning sensors or something. Let's just hack the weapons. Okay, that is a charged laser or charged ion. Okay, he's got double charge weapons. Interesting. I know this because they finish charging once and then started charging again. Okay. I got one of the charged weapons offline, and that must be engines, I think. Is that an ion stunner? Okay. Okay, that's... I think that's shields we just hit. Okay, and that's a heal bay. We know because he's healing in that room. I'm a real genius to figure that one out. Okay, he should be dead. Sucks that we lost our rock crew earlier. There's our second best crew behind our NG. Let's see what we got. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, we got some options here. Darn, we got question mark and I was hoping for question mark. Hate it when that happens. Oh, we got 2 in a row question mark when I was hoping for question mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hoping this is our one store after this ship fight. Okay. Heal bay. Weapons, shields, I think. Nailed it. Kill your friends. But again, I don't need to brag too much. I still am missing backup battery. Bomb. Did he actually go off? I think maybe it didn't. It didn't. Okay. That's dead mantis. That's cloaking I could take power out of. Honestly, I feel like doing this run when I'm in the middle of playing a bunch of Void War is making it more difficult because I've been like slowly memorizing the Void War stuff. And I could see myself easily getting forgetful about what weapons cost what because Void War has its own version of all the FTL weapons and all that. Okay. Alright. Is this our store? Please be a store. It's a store, alright. Okay, drones. I didn't even notice this little symbol on the top left when I was saying couldn't tell things were weapons or drones for a while. Okay, this should be backup battery. Beautiful. This would be heal bay. These are augments, and that's another long-range scanners because I can't purchase it. Crew. Humans are 45. I'm gonna guess. Are Mantis 50 or 55? Gosh, I don't even know. So this could be a fighting NG, because I think NGs cost 50. I think that maybe this is an NG, and then this is like a repair Mantis. I'm not sure. How fast are you? Okay, we just bought a Mantis. Just like I thought. Mantis be on doors? That's sensors. No, that's doors. Okay. And I think that this is an NG. So we're gonna call fighting NG a silly device, even though I'm not sure, but I think that's what this is. And we're gonna name this guy Mantis. The true Mr. Crew all this time has been Bovie. Nobody knows what Bovie is. Probably a filthy, stinking human. Thought Mantis 55, you didn't trust your memory? Let's test speed here. Yeah, he's definitely moving faster. So, and I'm pretty sure in Mantis sectors you can buy Mantis or NGs because they like to have NG slaves, I think. Maybe they could have other crew types, but I'm not 100% sure on that. This is, I think, a solar flare fight if it's a Mantis sector. Just a thought, are you able to look at Bovie's skill learning progress? Not quite sure how I would do that. Oh, by hovering over it. No, no, it's all empty. No. Mr. Keys thought of that, apparently. Right, 3 shields. I'm pretty sure shields are here. Hope I'm right. I think that's... And nope, that's weapons. Okay, hacking weapons is not bad. Take weapon hack. That must mean shields are here. The cloak hack cycle this. Okay, we did hit his shields. That's good. We have cloak for if he missiles or burst laser 3s us. Damn, he repaired. Okay, must have an NG repairing dam. Okay, burst laser 2. That's a bomb. Might control that guy who's repairing the shields, I think. Active weapons. Oh, this is almost a crew kill. Just realized we haven't done a single crew kill this run yet, have we? Oh, we're not starting now, I guess. 47 scrap, nice. Pretty sure that the spot you hacked could on another ship be a med bay. It could, but the one where the med bay was in that position has the shield room at the top middle, which I know that layout, which we fought that ship a bit ago. It's probably Mantis Bomber versus Mantis Aggressor, I think might be the other name. Really testing my knowledge of frickin' FTL here, that's for sure. How long did it take you to put this together, Mr. Keys? Was this like an afternoon? Like this. This is that layout. So shields are here. Heal bay is here. You can tell there's no internal rooms, and weapons is here. It only has 2 shields, though, so... Kill your friends. Only 2 shields means I'm not going to hack him. Unless something gets crazy here. Damn, I hope he doesn't have a bomb. He probably has a missile or a bomb. Okay, maybe not. Damn it. How poking up do I? Nope, okay. Our dodges were good enough though, thankfully. Mind control is... I guess mind control is burning down right now. I'm pressing M and it's not working. So it's either on cooldown or burning down, and nothing's on cooldown, so... That was mind control, okay. This only took you a day to put together. Okay, alright. You should definitely share this. Man, that might have been our another Could I have gotten 2 stores? Yeah, it could have been 1, 2, 3. You should definitely share this with other FTL streamers. Like Empowers would probably enjoy this. Who even still plays FTL? Crow, I think, might still occasionally play FTL, although I think I see him playing other games. I'm not sure who still even plays FTL. Does Dolphin Chemist ever play FTL? I have no idea. Oh, okay, I know what event this was. This was the Mantis turncoat or whatever. And we just lost the 50-50 on him being our friend, I think. Not too bad. Okay, that's I think he's got a defense 2 drone. Where are shields? I think shields might actually be here. I'm gonna take a chance at that shields, although I might get blocked by defense drones, so. No, what did I hit? I don't know. Doors or sensors? It wouldn't be sensors. Not the right thing. Yeah, he's gonna be blocking my shots for a year. His weapons, I think, suck. He might not be able to do damage to me. Let's mind control. I think that's the pilot. There we go. Ooh, I even get to use my mini beam shot. Nice. Did I hit shields? I didn't. I think shields must be here then. Med bay. Okay, you're probably right. That was probably med bay. I failed on remembering that layout. That's for sure. You probably are going to send it to other streamers. You want to give it some more polish, though, first. It's really interesting. For people who have played a ton of FTL and want something very different and challenging, this is surprisingly interesting and fun. So, imagine an add-on to Multiverse that does this? Yeah, no thanks. Maybe somebody out there plays enough Multiverse for that. It's a good idea for a mod. You completely change the game with minimal work. Well, I don't know how minimal work this took to do. I'm pretty sure when Mr. Keith gets on a roll of mod working, Mr. Keith spends hours every day working on stuff, I think, with how much work is done on a lot of these guys. Okay. I think shields are here. I remember I actually have... Okay, nice. Got it right. Actually have backup battery. So that would mean weapons are here. Nope. No deal. I did hit the med bay. Their nanobots weren't working. Oh. Didn't notice that. It's minimal thinking, but it is a lot of menial work. Yeah. Yeah, as much as you might think, oh, this is just easy. You just replace everything with question marks. Well, there's probably a lot of programming that it takes to do this, because it uses the latest version of hyperspace. Now, I am a programming noob, but whatever programming language FTL uses, I think you're diving into the code to replace every system, every event, every crew, every... like the crew symbol. Like, there's a lot more work, I think, that goes into this than a lot of people think. Let's go green and hope it's not Zoltan. Okay. Do I think this is a civilian or a Zoltan? So this shows a question mark with a ship fight. What does that mean? If it was just question mark, I think it's store distress. So I think this is distress with a ship at the location. I think that's what this is. God, is this like show them to your data suite? No, that'd be a rock sector thing. I don't know what that was, but we got 22 scrap. Did I get a map? I think we just got an escort quest. I think. You believe it? You weren't trying to diminish the workflow, it just meant minimal compared to reprogramming new maps or restructuring the game itself. I think this is buying a slave. A 33 scrap random crew. Oh man, I think this is a slaver. I hope that none of these is giving them my crew. I think I just did nothing there. Okay. Oh well. I think this is manly search. Okay, we got a weapon. What did we get? The 1 power weapon. Right? No, it's a drone. Okay, it didn't actually swap. Okay, we got a drone. Okay. That was probably my colleague that we parted on friendly terms. What do you mean, that crew that we didn't spend scrap on? Alright, free humans. I think this means we're in a Zoltan sector. Because I don't think there's a free humans boarding without scrap reward in civilian sector. I think. But I think there is free humans with no scrap reward in a Zoltan sector. Also, I think that the rock escort quest, the reason why I was confused is because I don't remember an escort quest with rocks. But I think there might actually be one in a Zoltan sector because they're hiding from the Zoltans or something like that. So I think this is a Zoltan sector. You mean the slaver and I parted on friendly terms because I'm a slaver, huh? Okay, I think weapons is there and shields is there and heal bay is there. I think. Well, he's not manning anything, so maybe weapons is there. Okay, we got engines apparently. It's a long charging weapon. That's either a glaive beam or like a breach missile, I think. Does that work? Okay, so it's a slug ship with non-slugs on it, though. Okay. That wasn't engines, because if that was engines, he wouldn't have dodged. So what is that? Is that weapons? Not sure. Yeah, okay, breach bomb, or breach missile. Tyken, thank you for the follow. Right as the bugs in my face. What's up, Penguin? Are you drunk or is just that old that the game looks blurry? No, no. You're not drunk or... I don't know, you could be drunk, but... that's not the reason it's blurry. We have a question mark ship. Okay, what did I hit? I don't know what I hit. Shouldn't that be engines and I hacked his engines? What other system could have that high level of power? Maybe it was weapons. Let me, if I hack it, does it do his weapons depower? Okay, that is weapons. Okay, that's what it is. Alright. So that must mean maybe that's engines and that's shields. I don't know. We do have cloak axe cycle now going, so we should be fine. Damn it. Okay, you know what? Let's swap to Artemis and hope I hit shields. I don't know where shields are, though. Maybe here. This guy has dodged half of every volley except for 2 now. Okay, so that's a low power system, which has got to be like O2 or something. And here comes a big giant missile. This seems to be a ship that hides every system. Yeah, this is called the Mystery Mod, created by Mr. Keys. And it's a piece of crap. I mean, it's awesome. I don't know where shields are. I don't know if I've hit them once. I know they're not there because that's a 1 power system. I think maybe it's weapons and shields. With drunk vision, everything's a question mark. That's right. What is that system? I don't know. It's such a diabolically evil idea. It is. It is definitely that. Ah, I failed. Do I have cloaking up? Okay, my cloaking's up at least. Okay, I thought I failed my cloak hack cycle here. Okay, we got him. Bovie's true identity was seen here. Bovie's a slug because we could see where his crew were in a nebula. Okay. Bovie has been revealed. Bovie is a slug. I wouldn't have noticed that if you didn't tell me that, by the way. You can see how much thought was put into it, especially with the question mark on the drones. Oh yeah, like every single weapon is hidden. You can't even tell the difference between a weapon and a drone unless you happen to notice this little icon that I didn't notice at the beginning of the run. This mod's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Even though I've been calling it pretty trolly, because it's pretty trolly. But it's pretty cool too. Oh god, where's shields? I think shield is always this middle room. Although it could be this bottom room, I think. Okay, I think if drones were here, this would be drone control. Because drones are not here, I think on this layout, these are shields. God, I hope it is. Because 4 shields, I'm not getting through unless I hack. Oh, thank God. Okay, I got it right. Who's that? That's a missile. Oh, I already dodged. I was waiting for that. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna dodge each other all the time. All the live long day. Beautiful. Terrible deal. Ooh, close to a one-shot. I have 37 missiles. Is that a flak 2? That was a flak 2. Okay. Good thing I saved my cloaking totally on purpose. Is this basically vanilla FTL but with all text removed? Kind of. This first ship, apparently there's more than just this one. This is Kestrel with its systems moved around, its crew changed up, and its weapons swapped. But I think the other ships in the mod are the vanilla versions of ships. I think that's what Mr. Keith said. That'll be Clone Bay upgrade. That'll be cloaking upgrade. Hacking upgrade. It's a test your FTL knowledge ship. Gameplay looks so different and random with everything hidden. I know, right? What's the lore? Or is it just that the crew is drunk? The lore is that Mr. Keese had an idea and he created this. Mr. Keese included all the vanilla ships in case any other people wanted to play those. Okay. This is, I think, drink or refuse versus Captain Knights. I'm going to refuse and get a ship fight, I think. Okay, he's cloaked with ion charger and something. Okay, there's a bomb of some sort along with laser charger. shields are either here or here. I think the biggest thing about this is the challenge of knowing where enemy systems are. That's the biggest thing about this crazy mod. So that means weapons are here. I think. It's probably human. But I actually don't know, so I'll just kill you. Okay. I don't know where my store is. I said I think this is a Zoltan sector. Now I don't know what this sector is. Blue option? Free stuff. Nice. No idea what that blue option was. God, I hope I'm not giving away crew. Oh, I did give away crew. God damn it. I think the events where you don't know when you're interacting with slavers are the worst. Because it's like fucking rock live mine. You don't, it's a 50-50. You just don't know jack shit. That's really frustrating. That might be the most annoying thing. So these are augments. That's heal bay. 95 scrap weapon.
Thanks for subscribing.
Whatever. Yeah, that's a drone. Thank you for 35 months, Tim Tim. Appreciate that. Didn't need them anyway. I did not want to give them away for free. That's for damn sure. No pre-igniter here. We're in Sector 7. You let me know that at least. Reactor section, the ship UI has a question mark when it could probably remain untouched. You could have made a lot of different choices, Turbojet. I'm not gonna judge what he chose to do. Did he just lose? I just lost my weapon training though, didn't I? That sucks. Put our manta. Do these guys have weapon training? No. I didn't have a backup guy. Although I will question why you've had to make the events where I give away crew to slavers so crapshooty, but you know, everything is a crapshoot in this freaking mod. Let's see if we gamble on a flak. What do we got? We got something for 3 power that costs 65. Did we just get another glaive beam? Halberd beam? No, it's slightly faster than halberd beam. Heavy laser 2, maybe? Is that 65? Maybe whole laser 2. Yeah, I think maybe heavy laser 2. Alright, still good. Try again. Man, which weapon is which? I think I put the missile here. Artemis sells for 19, so I think that's right. I'm gonna sell this. I'm 95% sure that this is a Vulcan. Sold for 47. I think that's right. So currently I have, I think on my bar, halberd beam, heavy laser 2, dual laser mini beam, gambling on flax here. 3 power. 3 power that's even slower than a halberd beam. That's a flak 2, I think. I'm pretty sure I just bought a flak 2. Wait, does flak 2 cost 65? How is flak 2 the same price as flak 1? Is that right? I think we have flak 2 halberd beam, I think. Honestly, that might be really good because it's a way to get through shields when I'm not sure if I'm hitting shields. If it's 65, it's a breach missile. Ah, okay, then I don't want that. Okay. Glad you knew, because I don't have memorized all the 65 scrap weapons. Black 2 is 80, you're pretty sure? Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know what that did. Oh, that... I think we just stopped Zoltan Border Police with my hacking. Is that what I did? I'm not sure. Alright, we will be able to kill this guy eventually, though. Can you stop Zoltan Border Police with hacking? Or I stopped him hacking my something. I don't know what it was, though. Oh god, I hope he doesn't have double missiles. Okay, no, he's only got one. Okay, good dodges. Ioned my mind control, which I was just about to use. This should be hitting weapons and shields. Okay. Okay, we have cloaking up for the next shot. Alright, I need a double hit here. This is why I don't like giving away my mind control for this event. Don't hit my weapons. Okay. Wow, our dodges have been really good. Good. Hopefully I got the missile offline. My guess is I probably didn't. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this guy's got, I think, a Lido and a Burst Laser Mark III. And something else. 2 other something else's. If I go from here to here, I think I'm hitting not shields. That's why I'm shooting at this. God, without... Okay, he's out of missiles. Yes, okay. Only thing I gotta worry about now is his Burst Laser 3 and... Got a Heavy Laser 1, I guess. 0 effing dodges. Okay. Okay, cloaking is up. You're gonna head out, sneaky psych? Alright, we'll see you later. It's fun hanging out. It was great having you in the stream. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Actually, we kill him if we do 4 rooms here. Okay. Alright. There's another mod that shows how important hacking is. If you don't have your hacking available, or if you don't know what you're hacking, it could make your weapons a lot harder to use, that's for sure. I'm gonna do that because that gives me burst laser, or dual laser, heavy laser 2 halberd beam. Probably gonna dive here too. I'm sure, not that that matters. You just need to know every enemy ship's layout, every weapon's timer, every weapon's cost and power budget. I have no idea. No idea. You just need to know everything in the game. Easy. So easy. Sadly, I don't know what question mark means when I have 3 question mark choices, or question mark means when I have 2 question mark choices. Guess I suck. I think I hacked... Okay, I hacked his shields. So that means weapons are here. Hope he doesn't have a missile. ASB is coming now, Cloak. Dodge. He's got a burst laser too with the triple shot there. Alright, nice. Kill on a dive ship with question marks. There we go. Numbers are permissible in your mod. Madman said you should have even hit the pursuit indicator, huh? The buttons next to the subsystem should have question marks. Oh my god. I love how you all are giving suggestions how to make this harder, and you're not the ones playing, okay? Goodness, it's... I'd like to see you all guess where the shield room is on every single freaking fight. Alright, looks like we do get repair stations. I'm gonna guess you folks in chat might have missed shield hacking a few times in this run. Okay, so... Oh, where are shields? I think shields have to be here, I think. Okay, that's gonna hack my mind control, yes, yes. Damn it. Alright, well, let's see if I can do this once without. Okay. So I didn't hit any weapons, so weapons are here. My mind control is not available. I do have hacking available if I need it, but I failed the first one and I'm low on drone parts. The game is too easy for me. You say it like it's a bad thing, like, you know... Sometimes you just want to pwn the game, and I only really want to play FTL if I'm pwning it, to be honest. After the many, many hours of getting pwned by FTL, I usually just want to pwn it back. I think that was a safe fight. It might have been, but, you know, everything's a question mark, so how the hell would I know? Alright. Mind control value, power... Let's get a repair for our drone parts to make sure it doesn't get taken over. Question mark? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark. Other repairs up there. Alright, we're boss ready. Could maybe get the mini beam online if I get enough scrap, maybe. Okay, this is not enough time, so I'd have to crew kill. So I think heal bay is there. And shields are here, so if I hack shields and heavy laser the shields, maybe? Maybe I can actually crew kill this? I don't know what else this guy has. Where are his weapons? Weapons are one of these two systems here, I think. Do you have a missile? Yes, he does. Okay, so that's weapons. Okay, didn't get any fires. Oh, I thought I got the missile offline. I did not. Of course, it's a fucking 2 damage missile. Why the hell wouldn't it be? Looking up in time for the next one? Okay, it is. Barely. You know what? Screw it. I'll just take what I can get here. 31 scrap. Okay. Not enough time, everybody. If it's not enough time, you can't go. Just didn't have enough time, no. 100 scrap to get the weapon upgrade. How greedy am I going? I guess I'm going pretty greedy. Does the damage also could be displayed with question marks? What do you mean, our health or what? I think shields are here. I think we got engines there. Unless that's drones? No, actually I think that's weapons, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I hit weapons. I mean shields are here, I guess. I think. Does he have a shield value point, or did I miss and shields are here? Auto assault ship, so I didn't get a drone offline. Drones and weapons should be here and here. So this guy has frickin' 4 shields and a shield value point. It's pretty insane. I think that's the only explanation for this. Block the shot. Goddamn face. Okay. He's already repaired by the time we did that. At least we're like cloak hack cycling him while I kill him ridiculously slowly. Please hit. Alright. Okay. Shields, it went down by 1 bar, yay! I should have hacked your weapons again. Fuck me, man. Excuse my language. I don't know what I'm hacking. My NG's repairing, right? Oh, actually, I sent the wrong guy to repair. No, silly device. We have 2 NG repair. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I can get the mini beam online, I think. I don't want to die before the boss fight, so I'm gonna skip 1 fight to make sure we get the boss before it takes it over. Oh god. Okay, ship fight, good. Again, I don't know where the shields are. Only 3 shields though. I think maybe it's shields and weapons, or shields and weapons, one of those 2. Mind control you. It's like pixel perfect on that mini beam. I can't hit it. Missile. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go on the boss fight with a health handicap because we got wrecked. Yep, if I hadn't gone here, we were gonna be diving before the boss, so I'm glad I did that. Alright, real power and oh, I could do shield value. Let's go all the extra power. Yeah, I'm missing 1 power for engines. Is a shield value worth more than extra power? Shield value. It would be a backup battery value too, I guess. Okay. Alright, the strongest ship we've had for Mr. Keith's mod in a while. Let's see what the boss looks like. Please don't be randomized systems everywhere. Okay, I think it looks normal. There's a manning station here. Okay, I think that's doors. God, I hope the shield room is where I think it is. What did he hack? He hacked my cloaking. Good. I hope I'm about to hack shields. If not, this is gonna suck. Oh, praise Mr. Keese. I mean RNGesus. We actually have systems where they're supposed to be. Okay. Alright, do I want to delay for some crew killing here? Maybe. Please don't put the fire out. Damn, the fire's out. Okay, missiles are down. What's this weapon? This is dual laser. Does that have a fire chance? I'm gonna fire 1 heavy laser 2 and hope we get a fire. Got a breach. Okay, do 1 damage to maybe get an extra crew kill. Okay. Alright, we got a side room bug kill. We'll take it. Got a couple crew kills. Yeah, down left is the doors. I vaguely remember where doors are on the boss fight phase 1 because I don't think they exist on the boss fight phase 2 or 3. Honestly, easiest boss fight in RPG and Mr. Keese's mod in a while, because we're not doing it in a freaking solar flare or anything. Alright, I found the shields this time. Of course, I shouldn't say easy, because then I'll get punished. I'll get punished somehow by saying easy. Fight too easy. I'm not sure which one is weapons. I think one of these systems I'm hitting is weapons. Game too easy. Please make harder. No, please don't actually do that. Okay, 81 scrap. Hey, that's just enough for shield value point. Okay. Man, if I do keep playing this mod, even the weight is question mark, I will have to remember all the stuff that we learned from all of our vanilla FTL that I haven't been playing that much for a while. I'll have to remember the stuff. Oh my god, he blocked with his goddamn face. Nice, missiles down. Okay. I think I'm finding this guy off with a freaking NG and a Zoltan, by the way. Not ideal. We did fight him off. Booking's available. Halberd beam to finish. Unless I want to... Yes. Side room bug kill an extra guy. I think I got an extra side room bug kill there. By delaying for a half a second or whatever that was. Okay. D. 21 scrap gets me nothing. Alright, so we follow him for abduction strats. Well, this was a very interesting run, that's for sure. We are going to get boarded, and my anti-boarding is effing terrible. That's an NG. Can I vent them? Okay, I can send my Mantis over and then like kind of swap these guys out, I guess. I just unmanned weapons. Okay, dodge, 2 dodge, mind control value point. Not quite through yet. Reporting me again. Good timing here. He hit me while I was at 77% dodge with that missile, didn't he? Okay. Right, not ideal. Alright, we through. Okay, we're through. Removing all these guys, even though Zoltan's gonna throw a bunch of power around. Okay. Don't hit enter in the middle of this hack because it'll take power out of hacking probably. Okay. Alright, triple hit, not ideal. My control counter. You go fix your silly device. I don't have... Will I have cloak up for this? It's gonna be close. Just in time. Perfect. Alright, that looks like GG. GG on the mystery mod from Mr. Keese. What a crazy, crazy mod. Really cool idea. Actually kind of fun. Question mark? RPG nerd. Lanius NG Mantis Silly Devi. Question mark? And nothing. It's just a blank. There's no credits. Even the even the credits are just blank. Wow, this is very, very peaceful. Just look at space while listening to Ben Prunty music. Well, I'm definitely gonna have a cookie after that one. Imagine guessing the plot of FTL with this mod. Well, my friends, I hope you all enjoyed that. I'm ending early today because I have about 50 minutes until I got a virtual training I gotta be on board for, and I gotta get stuff ready for that. So, my friends, as usual, I hope you all had a good time. Like I said, I gotta end early. Oh, there are some credits. They were just delayed. We will get Eagle's Eye's ship that he sent me in next week. Tomorrow should be normal stream. Let me actually check my schedule because I do have some stuff going on this week. This Thursday I have a gig, so I'm gonna only be able to do like a really short stream on Thursday, if at all. But tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday I think will be normal. So my friends, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the awesome ships from RPG and Mr. Keese. Like I said, I'll get your ship in next week. You found this channel because Twitch sent you a push notification saying it's a channel you might like. My channel is being pushed that way in case you want to know. Oh, thanks, Echo Eclipse Wolf. Maybe you are a FTL and or indie game enjoyer. Glad to have you here. Tomorrow we'll be playing Void War. Wednesday we will be playing Monster Train 2. And that's the plan. So you all have a cookie, as we call it a day. I will see you all tomorrow or whenever. So until next time, peace out, happy gaming, enjoy the sea shanty, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all rock. Later, my friends.